Everyone's died in video games, whether it's like this, or even like this. You've probably been there, you've totally done that. I know. Anyway, here are our picks for 10 dumbest ways you've probably died in a video game. Number 10, quick time events. Now, quick time events can be pretty tricky if you don't get your timing right. They can produce something super funny,
I'm going to die.
while others can be quite gruesome. Ugh, that last one was a little too graphic. Needless to say, quick time events are a pretty darn stupid way to die, given the fact that you just need to push a button at the right time. But we've all been there, and we've all done that. Number 9, melee weapon at a gun show. For all of you guys who are trying to challenge yourself by using only melee weapons in the arena, I gotta tell you, when you do pull it off, it's pretty insane. But when you don't, it looks incredibly dumb.
No!
Best keep this one to the pros, I think. Number 8, crashing a vehicle. The most pro gamers have all probably ended their runs with a dramatic vehicle crash, whether it's airplanes, helicopters, or even jet skis. It's more than obvious that you've probably crashed your vehicle several times while playing, and you've got to admit, it's pretty fun when you do it. The experience is quite dramatic on racing games like Dirt Rally, Grid, and Blur, but the really surreal ones are from the GTA series. I think vehicle crashes can be deeply satisfying sometimes, don't you? Or is that just me? You know, never mind.
Oh hell no!
Number 7, care package fail. Now, this one's a little too familiar for all you Call of Duty players out there. For most of you actually, if you do manage to stand right where you want the care package to spawn, a huge cargo dump is gonna fall right on top of you, making for a hilarious fail and probably one of the stupidest ways to die. Number 6, roadkill. Literally everyone I know has been killed by a car or by a train in the GTA series. It's quite common actually. What isn't common is bragging about how you haven't. We know that isn't true. There are so many other games where you can be killed by a vehicle. It's so unbelievably frustrating when you're lining up a shot and suddenly you get hit by a car. Insta-death. It's also one of the most hilarious ways to die. Or maybe that just might be my opinion. Number 5, getting killed by rats? This one isn't that common. I mean, you won't get this on every other game. But the select few that have included this in their gameplay have given us nightmares about our little furry friends. Well, unless you know this incredible Max Payne secret, I declared a war against the rats. This hilarious Easter egg can be activated if the player manages to get a grenade and throws it in a small hole in the wall in one of the starting levels. The text, "I need to find Alex," I had declared a war against rats, shows up, and the funniest moment is yet to come. Nothing really seems to happen at first as you walk around that hallway and progress through. You even have to kill a bunch of enemies. Everything seems normal until you reach a section where there are a few rats. And the rats literally start shooting at you. They have guns, and good ones too. Desert Eagles for a start. This hilarious Easter egg is quite obscure. Not a lot of people have actually found out about it, but it definitely is one of the most embarrassing ways to die in a video game. Number 4, falling. This one's pretty straightforward. Everyone knows if you fall, you will die. There isn't any rocket science to it. Developers over the years have perfected the falling mechanic, and now when you watch Super Mario fall, you can't help but have a laugh. Needless to say, falling right now is basic knowledge for everyone, including people who don't really play games. And when you do fall, it's probably one of the most stupid ways of dying. Number 3, walking on fire. For those of you, testing out if fire is going to give you damage, the answer is yes. Of course it would, why wouldn't it? Haven't you learned anything from video games? Fire equals damage. And the hilarious bit is when you actually die because of fire. To be honest, not only is this a very dumb way to die, but it is also one of the slowest deaths ever, making it even more stupid. What were you even thinking would happen by jumping on that forge? Number 2, giant. Now, this one is special to all Skyrim players. If you've played the game, and presuming you have, you'll remember if you attack a giant in the early stages of the game, the giant will absolutely destroy you, flinging you way up into the sky, which will make you think about your choices in life. I remember the first time this happened to me. Hilarious, it still cracks me up to this day. Number 1, death by your own grenade. This has to be one of the worst and dumbest ways to die in a video game of all time. Literally everyone has experienced this. Especially when you're playing an online multiplayer shooter and any other shooter for that matter. It's hilarious when you see some of your teammates dying because of self-inflicting grenade, until it happens to you.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, well, that isn't too pleasant. No, not fun. That is it for this list. Let us know other dumb ways you've died in a video game. Also, make sure you check out our other videos that are linked on the screen right now. And you know, the usual, like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.